Welcome to episode 40 of Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio. My name is Gooch, and this is my co-host, Chris Trio. How you doing?
I'm good, Gooch. How are you?
Good.
What are you playing? Anything special?
Still
in Far Harbor?
Still Far Harbor.
I've been getting into it.
100% at Halo 5. Achievements.
I like it.
Pretty much just like wrapping things up. I want to get Dark Souls 2, and we're going to have Blood and Wine tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it. How was your Memorial Day weekend?
It was good. Cool. Been playing a ton of Uncharted 4.
Yeah. Are you close yet or no?
I'm like 14 or 15, I want to say. I think that's like more than halfway through. I'm pretty sure 22, 23 is like how many chapters there are.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like...
I heard the ending's really good.
It's just a solid game.
See,
I really love all the mechanics. Like, it just plays well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it feels like a movie that you're playing, and all these like moments that happen from time to time just feel natural, but they look so freaking awesome.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. It's so cool.
Yeah, I've been listening to like Kind of Funny talk about it a lot, but like I know nothing about the series, so whatever people say just kind of is like over my head at the moment.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, dude, it's like I haven't played any of it. I really like it. I think it introduces you fun into the series. Like, so basically, it starts out and like you get this backstory with Nate and his brother, and how basically like inseparable, getting like kids from birth, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I know.
They go to prison at some point,
like a flashback, right?
Yeah, and then you are in a prison with him, and then you all try to escape, but then he gets shot. And you think he's dead, and he comes back some years later after Nate's apparently done all his journeys and such like that.
Yeah, his brother was never in the other games, was he?
No, apparently not. And it's Troy Baker.
Yeah, I know.
Because why not?
Because he has to be in every game.
And it's just good, man. I really like it so far. It feels like a movie that I'm playing in a really good way.
Cool. All right. Small topics list this week. Obviously, our shows we're discussing like three finales.
It's no big deal. Some
movie
movies
stuff, one video game topic where we'll talk about Apocalypse. And then we're thinking of not doing an episode next week because there's probably not going to be anything. Considering E3's in 2 weeks, no one's going to release trailers. It's just everything's going to happen during E3 week.
Of course.
And we'll take that.
It depends on how much we get next week, because if there's like a meh, like then
like Game of Thrones is the
reason.
only show we have to talk about now, which is good. Because
we're excited.
Yeah. All right, let's start with the bad. Gotham season 2 finale. All right.
I feel like I've rung this bell so many times for myself.
And you know what? I will admit the beginning of the season was fucking amazing. The Theo Galavan arc.
All that
was
stuff
great.
was cool. Yeah,
it was awesome.
It was cool.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
It was enjoyable.
And then when we came back and Theo was dead, and we had the Azrael stuff and the stuff with Hugo Strange, it just felt like they were taking on so much, like you've been talking about. Like, okay, we have Mr. Freeze. All right, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we got more Firefly. Okay.
Whatever, yeah.
And then now Fish Mooney's back.
Why? I thought she didn't even want to be here.
Yeah. Penguin stuff has been pretty good, and he's like the main villain that should have the most time, which is fine. I'm okay with Penguin stuff. I like the arcs they've been doing with him. And even bringing in Hugo Strange in the Court of Owls is alright. But then Hugo Strange, we find out he's been Indian Hill, he's had all these people. And at the end of the episode, like, they all get released into Gotham. And we see, we hear, like, a Joker laugh. We see, like, a bunch of different creatures. We see a Bruce Wayne clone that looks like Hush. Or, that would be, like, the Hush storyline. Yeah. And I'm just like, what?
Like, are they gonna... They need the time jump. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, they just need to, like...
shoot, like...
It's not even that. That's, like... They don't need to be doing so much. They never, season 1 was all about the mob.
Which was cool,
season, which is a part of Batman.
Yeah.
So, it needs to be addressed to a point.
Makes sense.
And then they kind of got into Theo Galavan and, the Court of Owls. And they should have stuck to a more Court of Owls story. Like, okay, bring in Hugo Strange, but don't make him make every goddamn Batman villain.
Don't make him be the reason Batman has all these fuckers that take over.
Yeah,
the
like
whole city.
okay, do freeze. That's fine. You can do 1.
Yeah.
You can do 2.
Max.
Yeah. We don't need to see Hush. I mean, he didn't make Firefly. Firefly was a thing before him.
I mean,
but like, and then bringing back Fish, and it's just like, really, is she gonna be? Now she has powers, and she's gonna be in the next season. Like, no.
like, dude, this is
and
literally,
then
like,
Gordon at the end of the season goes to find Lee. So I'm like, it looks like Harvey's the captain. Now that Barnes is, I guess, he's still injured. Barnes,
of course.
Harvey takes over the position as captain. And it's just kind of like what? Like, I just don't. I don't.
Like, your face just says it all.
I just don't know.
Like,
That end of that season did not do me good. The last like 5 episodes have been absolutely trash.
Like,
in my
dude,
opinion.
you know why?
They haven't been that good.
You know,
like,
I'll
like
be
seeing it. Okay.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I didn't watch this. I totally forgot about this. Is what this show does.
Because I didn't say anything about it.
And it's
I didn't like when we watched Flash. It was
forgettable.
When we watched Flash, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Like, I texted you like, "Fucking
yeah, we'll get into it."
Yeah,
the next topic. But like, nothing pleased me about this. The season finale was the worst episode of the season, in my opinion. It was just like not.
I just don't care.
Okay.
I just don't care. I don't care. Even Arrow, which people are like giving a bunch of flack for.
The season finale?
Just in general, I feel like.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I enjoy it. I go back every week. Like, I want to see more of these people. Like, Gotham, I don't give a fuck. That's Bruce Wayne. That's not okay.
You know what? Like, I definitely don't hate a lot of things, but, like, I don't shit on a lot of things.
Like, to it, yeah, I agree.
I don't.
You do have your few,
but when
I
do, when I have a reason to not like something, oh god, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And like I don't hate on goddamn everything. Like some people hating on Civil War, like the Captain America comic is coming out. A lot of people are shitting on it because Captain America's a Hydra agent. It's like,
it's just another
relax,
interpretation.
fucking chill.
Yeah, like it's,
take a set seat and fuck off.
I will admit,
like
though,
relax. Like, it gets on my nerves.
Relax.
Like, you don't have a reason to shit on it. Like, wait.
I will
just
admit,
wait.
There have been so many funny memes coming out of that.
Oh, I agree. It's been hilarious.
I killed my mother, Barry. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Bruce Wayne, I killed my parents.
Yeah. There was another really amazing one.
There's like a bunch.
It's just everyone.
But like when I have a reason to not like something, I like don't just not like it. Like Thief, Assassin's Creed, like
certain Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, certain like Assassin's Creed in the recent years, I've not liked.
Did you not like
Syndicate?
Syndicate.
I mean, like, it was alright. I hated Unity. I mean, like,
Syndicate
was a baby step in the right direction, but like not hitting it for me. But still, getting off topic.
Yeah.
Goth, like, season 2 ended really poorly, and like, it sucks to say it, but like, season 3 needs to be something good. I don't even know.
On, yeah, I agree.
Like, I think a Hush storyline would be cool in a way, but the way they're introducing it is very odd.
Let's make him a clone of Bruce Wayne.
Like, we don't know what he is. He just walks out of the van that he was in, that Fish Mooney was driving off in, and he's just like, hey, thanks for letting me go. Because, like, an old fucking, like, hobo, like, walks by the van and, like, opens it up. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, seriously?
Right. I don't know. Let's go on to some good stuff here.
Flash season 2 finale.
I touched the mic. Oops.
Did you touch it?
Yeah, it's okay, though. Sorry. We'll move past it. Flash, on the other hand, was really good. What'd you think? Dude,
Barry fucked up. That's all I gotta say.
Literally screaming.
I was like, God damn it, Barry. Are you fucking
thing.
stupid?
Barry did the thing that everyone was like, Barry, you can't.
Flashpoint paradox.
You can't
the
do that.
Flashpoint paradox.
He
And I like
just
how
was like he was so broken down and just beaten. He's like, dude, sorry, I'm gonna go back and save my mom. I don't care if it'll.
So like, there are 4 Barry Allens in that time period. Kid Barry Allen. First time he goes back to save his mom. The time where he stops himself from saving his mom, and when he goes back to save his mom in season 2.
I swear to God, it's gonna get to the point.
There's 4.
I swear to God, it's gonna get to the point. Like, have you ever seen Family Guy when Stewie and Brian try and go back and fix something, and there's just clones Like, they're just all there trying to fix it. They're like, hey, you stop! Hey, you stop! Hey, you stop! And it's just, there's tons and tons. It's gonna get to that point.
I thought that was strange that they revisited. Not as strange, but like, I was like,
whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Like, I'll give them...
They've done the Flashpoint story, but very out of order. And like, it's interesting the way they've been handling it.
And like, Barry, it's funny because Barry just reached that point where he can control the Speed Force and he knows how to do all these things. Like, he knew exactly how to go back in time.
And like
to that exact point, stop Thawne. Thawne, by the way, was like, what the fuck? He was like, I am so confused. And then you see Barry, like, just, like, the one that was going to not save his mom, like, just be like give a grin. Yeah. Like, as he fades out of existence. He died.
Yeah.
He died. That motherfucker died.
I mean, like,
basically.
Yeah, I guess. There's no hope for Iris and Barry. Like the repercussions from this episode, like, I don't even know what they could do. Like, what is it gonna do?
Because, like, how does every other show in the CW, like, not get affected?
Unless it's something, like, minor but cool. Like
something that
in the Flashpoint
fixes
Paradox
it, like,
comic,
within 2 episodes
it's
or something.
fucking huge. That event changes the whole goddamn
It launched the
universe.
New 52, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's a game changer in all aspects. And, like, I don't think we're going to see something that huge, obviously.
Like, yeah, it's not like, like, I don't know how are they going to... It's not going to be, like, a full season arc. Could it be, like...
But wouldn't that affect Arrow? Legends?
That's what I'm saying.
Supergirl? Like, right?
Like, and that's how I could see them bringing, like, Supergirl's Earth into...
I guess.
Their Earth, but, like... There's so many... Like, I'll give it to him, dude. I didn't see that
I didn't
coming.
See it either. It was very obvious, but
like not in an obvious way. Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, of course he would do that, but no, he wouldn't because he knows.
So let's talk about other stuff in the episode. Man in the Iron Mask. If you didn't see, it was fucking Henry Allen, or
I'll give it to you. Yeah, Jay Garrick.
Earth 3, Jay Garrick, which is Henry Allen.
Earth 3, Henry Allen, who is Jay Garrick.
Yeah. So they basically yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically the Silver Age Flash of the comics.
Yeah. And he lives on Earth 3.
And, he looks cool. Yeah, he lives on Earth 3.
So we now know
Supergirl
Earth 3 is
Earth
established.
4. Yeah, Supergirl.
She is Earth 4. Yeah,
I would assume because she doesn't know who the Flash is, and he's the Flash.
Jesus.
And he's old, so he's obviously been there, maybe.
Dude.
And,
like, such a good
moment. I could only see him returning if, during, a season finale.
Legends. I could see him being in some aspect.
I could see that, and easy. I could only see in when they're.
Well, no, there's one episode where they travel to Earth 3
when they're doing big bad stuff, not in the beginning, more towards the end. I could see him coming back.
Dude, I could see Legends of Tomorrow being.
But Legends, yeah, it's a good spot.
Legends could be every week is a new hero that they're going to save, and at the end they all come together. And then the last episode, you see, Alan Scott, first Green Lantern, Jay Garrick. Yeah, who else could you see? All just the Justice Society people. Dr. Fate, Hawkman.
If they go that far, which might not happen.
Which, I mean, dude, they fucking said, yeah, I'm part of the Justice Society.
Yeah, but they're not going to do, everyone.
I know, but
they got a lot of people there already.
I know, but they still, who? Who else could they use?
Arrow?
He's not going to be part...
Yes,
I don't think... Dude, the Justice...
Why not? They're all there.
I feel the Justice Society is going to be more of an interdimensional thing, whereas I think there is going to be a type of I don't know, or JLA.
We're getting off topic.
Yeah, we are. Anyways, this let's get to the main villain. Why not? Zoom.
Let's talk about Zoom.
So basically, his plan was to destroy the multiverse, everything, destroy every other Earth besides Earth Prime, which is the one that Barry.
Earth 1 is the keystone to the rest of the universes.
If you destroy Earth 1,
it's done.
The multiverse is gone.
Yeah.
And basically Zoom challenges Barry to a race
to power a device that
somehow is going to destroy every other Earth except for Earth 1 because he needs a place to rest his cowl, as he says. Jay Garrick, Teddy Sears, awesome job, kills it. They go through this whole race. Dude, the special effects in this show are really good, man.
How did you like the fact... So, I didn't understand... They do time... They both do time remnant stuff. I didn't understand it, in a way. I'm so when did he decide to go back in time to send himself a time remnant? When did that happen? Zoom and Barry? Like when were they like, oh,
He was like, it was
because like
before
he
the race,
kills
I think,
himself. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like that's him. Like
I was
but,
confused.
if I'm not mistaken, like basically right before the race, he went back in time and took a. I'm not really honestly exactly sure how it works.
Yeah,
like
it was a little confusing. I was like, I mean, like I get what's going on, but like I'm like, when did you decide that you needed a time remnant to do this? Same
like,
with
did
Barry.
he just do it in that moment and then he just spawned and then he just came out right then?
Yeah.
Or was he already there? I agree with you. It's not like it's like unclear exactly
What was
when
going
he
on.
decided to create this time remnant, or if he just did it in that moment.
Yeah.
But
Which,
it was
whatever,
like,
that's-
and like,
I'm not gonna
dude,
be
it's
like,
crazy.
oh,
No,
about it.
yeah, and it's just crazy because you're like, dude, he like killed him. He killed himself to do it.
I mean, Barry
he did,
dies
yeah.
too.
Like
He commits suicide, so basically, just like
yeah, he just
disintegrates because of the trying to destroy the device.
And then
that's,
Zoom. That's when
what
he starts
signals
beating up on
the
Zoom.
time wraiths. Yeah.
They come in and then they're just so pissed off at Zoom for all the shit that he's done. So they go after Zoom, and he ends up turning into Black Flash, which was
so like
insane.
I don't think Black Flash is going to be season 3 villain. I think he'll have his arc because like they're not going to bring Zoom back.
No.
If he's not even going to be Zoom
No,
anymore.
no, he's not going to be. It's going to be a CGI character probably, or just some type of makeup underneath, because that's what they're going to show.
Yeah. It's not going to be
Teddy Sears.
Yeah.
But
like I don't.
He's
think...
going to show up at some.
What
point
does the Black
where
Flash do in the comics?
He is
other
the
than
Grim-
being a
he is-
representation of
he
death
is the
within
Grim
Speed-
Reaper
of the Speed
of
Force,
the-
and that's it.
of the Speedster. So
He's
basically,
not like a
anytime.
person.
Yes, he is. He's like
No, but like, who was he before
he's
he
an
was the Black
element.
Flash?
Yeah, like
So
Barry
he's just like a
But at some point,
power,
Barry,
energy.
at some point, Barry becomes the Black Flash in the Flash Rebirth. Because when he gets
Flash
trapped,
Rebirth?
yeah, when he becomes
The comic that just came out like last week.
no, this was
New 52.
This was an older one. It's also called The Flash Rebirth. They did Green Lantern Rebirth. These were just the titles of it. This isn't like the line of Rebirth comics.
Okay.
Look it up. Actually, I should just let you borrow it. I have it. It's very good.
Okay.
I also have Green Lantern Rebirth.
Okay.
Also very good. But yes, so basically it's like this entity that I believe can take over people, but I believe there is an identity to the first Black Flash. I just don't know it off the
So
top of my head.
what's the difference between the Black Flash and the Black Racer?
I don't know exactly. I know basically the Black Flash.
Because I was like, is he the Black Flash or Black Racer?
Basically, Black Flash is sent to collect anyone to return anyone to the Speed Force that the Speed Force wants.
No.
If that makes any sense. All he has to do is touch you.
And he like eats you.
And he basically just
like
sucks you back into the Speed Force. I don't know exactly how they'll make
Yeah,
it
but
do.
like, I'm interested to see that come back. I don't think he's going to be our season 3.
No, he's just going to show
I
up.
don't even think we're going to
He's
have
go-
a speedster in
Oh,
season
wow.
3.
He's going to show up as an episode villain one time.
Do you think we're going to... Okay, well, let's talk about season 2 before we predict season 3. That's kind of it, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, Iris and Barry.
Basically, we
Iris
can't
tries to
really
make a
talk
move.
about anything because, like, if the Flashpoint Paradox fucks up with anything, like, are we going to get an Iris and Barry relationship? Like, you know,
We don't know. Like, we really just
maybe,
don't.
yeah, like they're leaning towards it. I wonder if they're ever going to bring like Patty back. They really dipped her, man. I mean, she was in this fucking season.
And I liked her.
Yeah, like she was here
Dang,
and
I
then she
liked
was gone, and
Yeah.
like I assume
She's
they'll
like,
bring her
bye,
back.
Flash. And then he's like, oh.
So yeah, I don't like what speedster could they do besides
I don't
Black?
think they need to do
a speed. I don't think
another
they need to do
speed.
speedster.
I
either.
think like that's the thing. If they go through with this Flashpoint Paradox thing, that is it's Reverse Flash basically in a way.
yeah.
It's Barry, really,
What if we
because he
saw,
does
like-
it to
What
himself.
if we saw like a Reverse Flash Barry?
We won't. It would be like
No, Gooch, you're wrong.
you're stupid. No, I'm joking. That's a cool idea, but it would technically be Thawne, but Thawne wouldn't really have been the cause. He's just the guy that's there, like you fucked up,
Dealing
Barry. Like you're an idiot.
But like, wouldn't he still he might
He
exist?
basically, I know in the comics, he somehow makes himself a paradox, so he always exists with or without the Flash existing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he exactly does that.
Yeah. Oh. So
Whereas-
like, I wonder, like, we're gonna deal like. I remember at the beginning of the season, we're gonna say we're not going back to Earth 2 in season 3. I think it's horseshit. I really like at this point in the game.
Well,
with
no, not even
Legends.
that. But it's like everything's gonna be
like I want to see the only person from Earth, dude. Like I want Harrison Wells back, dude.
he's going to be,
Yeah,
and it's gonna be, and it's I don't even know, because it really just depends on if they really make this whole paradox Flashpoint paradox the centerfold of the entire show. If that is the ultimate big bad, if Barry is against himself, basically in the end, he thinks it's Thawne. But
see, like it's just.
But that's the thing.
If
point
there
of the
wasn't a Flashpoint paradox, like it would be a little easier to like.
But the whole point of the
analyze.
Flashpoint paradox is to explain that Barry. Oh no! Wait, was that Rebirth? One of them is to explain that Thawne killed Barry's mother. I can't remember if that happens in Rebirth. Yeah, I know, but it's in canon. Like when it's exposed,
No.
it's in one of those.
So like,
comics.
here's the thing: like, is Henry Allen going to be alive now? Like, what's going to happen? Like, that's the question. Like, it's really,
like
it's
it
really
might be
fucked
like
up
a
in a way.
2-episode arc thing that just kind of affects like one or two things, or it might be a total game changer. Who knows? I mean, I think we've said really all we can say about it.
Yeah. Let's move on to Arrow.
Yeah.
Season 4 finale of Arrow. Let's do it.
Yeah, it was like not bad, not great.
I'm so happy Damien Dark died.
Yeah.
I was like, please kill him.
Yeah, I
please
agree.
fucking kill him.
So basically,
Good job.
Oliver leaves
Good job, Ollie.
uses the hope.
Can't wait to thank you, Steven. Thanks for killing Dark for me. Appreciated it.
Yeah, man.
No, because
thank you for killing Dark, man.
like honestly, like he hasn't killed any of his villains besides he killed Raish, but like it was a little different circumstance.
Cut off Merlin's hand,
Didn't kill Deathstroke.
but then he just got a goddamn android hand. It's just his hand in a glove.
Who's the villain? Didn't kill Merlin in the season 1. He kills Dark as like a vigilante. Like killing Ra's al Ghul was like he was killing him.
He
As
was
like,
Oliver Queen. Yeah.
not even as Oliver Queen, but like
Or himself.
as a member of the League of
Yeah.
Assassins. Yeah.
Yeah,
The team gets splintered.
that's right. And okay, this is just
Thea-
Felicity is the only one.
I love how the only two are like Felicity
See, and Oliver, like, what?
I can understand Diggle. I can understand Diggle having his
like
thing.
needing
Like,
to do his thing.
and
Yeah.
like I think he'll be back. Thea, they really botched her storyline this season because she like had blood loss and then was gone in 2 seconds. She hasn't had anything.
And
She's
then,
had like a very odd story arc.
dude, they need to pull it in.
And like Mr. Terrific is like ready to come into the fold, in my opinion.
dude,
You know,
they need to
said
rein
that-
it in this next season and really deliver a good one. Because this,
at least they salvaged Mayor Oliver Queen. Thank
Yes,
fucking
yeah,
God.
that's true.
I was like, oh my God.
like,
I was like,
he's
thank you.
He is the queen.
Thank you.
He's the queen.
Thank
he is the mayor.
you.
Mayor Queen.
Because that was one thing I wanted to see, and like I'm glad they like.
And we were really pissed off when they like kind of snatched that away from us.
Yeah.
We were like, no.
Yeah, but like Arrows was good. It wasn't like too crazy. I'm just kind of like expecting like where are they gonna go?
Dude, next season needs to deliver a lot better. I just really think it does. Like, this season was
The thing is about the season. We had our villain from literally season 3. We had our season 4 villain.
It was
from
Ra's
the
al
last
Ghul,
two-
yeah.
From the last 2 episodes.
It was
we
a
found
different-
about Damien Dark in season 3, and then we moved on, and he was literally in the beginning to the end. We knew
Damien
who our
Dark
villain
was Ra's al Ghul with magic.
Not really.
Yeah, kind of.
In a way, more like a modern Ra's
I'm
al
not
Ghul.
saying.
But like we knew who he was. We knew who Damien Dark was from the beginning. And we knew he was the enemy. Literally, episode 1 to episode 23. He was there the entire
He was the bad
time.
guy. Yeah.
Compared to like where like they build up Deathstroke and like we saw
Who came in out of
we
nowhere.
and like honestly, the flashbacks were shit. I understand the story they were telling, but I'm like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
care.
Yeah,
Like they
that's true.
brought back a Malin Waller, which I was expecting, and I guess he gets off Lian Yu and like goes back. But this is the 5th year. This is the last year we will have flashbacks, and maybe he's still on Lian Yu because he
he gets rescued like
from
somehow.
Lian
Yeah,
Yu,
and he has his
yeah.
beard, and he's like.
Yeah, so like maybe he stays. Like we'll see, because but like wherever the show goes, this will be our last year of flashbacks.
Yep.
However they handle it.
Well, it was solid. Honestly, I just always enjoy watching all these guys on.
You notice how like
screen.
every seseason
Like,
has they always have this moment where like it's like a bunch of people versus a bunch of people.
Yeah. Like, let's go!
They do it in Season 2 with the Mirakuru Army.
Yeah.
They do it in Season 3 with League of Assassins. I forget if they do it in Season 1. It wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
But then they do it again with, the people, and they fight dark in the streets. Yeah. I just thought that was funny.
Let's have people charge a lot of people. If you ever look in the background and see the people just literally running back and forth at each other, like, and then they just run by.
Oh, they're extras.
I know, it's just funny.
So what do you want out of Arrow? Trailer?
I want a fulfilling villain that I care a little bit more about.
I think our villains...
Like, it's just,
I love Deathstroke. I think Deathstroke was...
He's been the best. He was the best, yeah.
Villain. Like, even Merlin, I don't think was that good. Because where he is now. I think, like, where he was in Season 1 was interesting, and, like, how he became...
But he's so,
Dark
like,
Archer.
flippity-floppity now.
Yeah,
like, it's weird.
It's too flippity-floppy.
He's like, I love my daughter, but I'd kill her to be Ra's al Ghul. Or
I don't... Merlin's whatever at this point, but, like, I do... Like, Deathstroke was my favorite so far.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I want to just see stronger... I just want to see a good villain. We need a good villain to really push us through. Like, Zoom was a solid... It's funny how they
Zoom
switched.
was solid, Reverse
Dude,
Flash
they
was
really
solid.
switched this season. Like, at the beginning, I was really liking Dark and like, kind of like, meh, on Zoom.
Yeah, we both were,
And then flopped
Flipped,
by the
easy.
end. Like, I was like, oh shit, like when they introduced, like, the Jay Garrick flip, and then, like, he killed his Time Remnant, and then I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then Arrow just kind of went, like, he's building a bunker and he wants to nuke everyone.
Yeah, like,
Take
maybe
a
we'll see
magic.
Vixen coming. Maybe we'll see Constantine. Like, we don't really know. Like, they can do a lot, in my opinion. Like, I want to see a new Flash team. I don't want to see Felicity. Fuck Felicity. I don't like Felicity.
You mean Arrow team?
What'd I say?
At Flash.
Yeah, Team Arrow. Yeah, like, I don't want to see Felicity. I want to see Mr. Terrific. He's built up to the point where, like, he's ready. You know, he'll become a vigilante at some point.
And honestly,
next season.
he's nice. He's fun to watch. Like,
I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like how like half these episodes have turned into like Felicity drama, like either with her family.
And
or
then
with
he's just
Oliver.
in there. He's like, "Yeah, I'll do exactly what she does, but I'm not a bitch."
Oh, like I would love to see Oliver be mayor and reinstate Lance as like captain or something. Because like
I don't know if he has that power though. Like,
but I feel like he could like argue it
maybe
because like he's done a lot.
And like even her mom when she was trying to convince him to like sign up, like,
Like shut up.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
I'm
lie
done.
about it. Like
Like just fucking.
Like what are you supposed to say? Like
what's this new Deus Ex trailer, Gooch?
Wow.
I think I've watched it.
You like that transition.
I
Or
did.
you really just weren't about that clean. You were just like, fuck this.
I was like, dude, Deus. I thought it was fine until you just attacked it.
Alright, fine.
Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Got a new trailer.
Yeah, so we got a live-action trailer called The Mechanical Apartheid, which is the event pretty much taking place within Mankind Divided. So pretty much it's just introducing, like, it's a world builder trailer. So, like, from Human Revolution, we see that all the people with augmentations kind of go crazy based on, like, from
After
a
a
virus.
certain time, yeah.
Yeah, no. They launch a virus, and, like, people with augs go nuts for, like, a little bit and, like, beat the shit out of each other. Did you beat Human Revolution? It happens at the end.
I think so.
Yeah, remember when, like, all the people started going crazy on, like, Pangea? Is it Pangea? Yeah, the last level.
I beat it so long. I was going to buy it the other day for $3.75
fucking
just
good.
to play it
It's a
again.
great game. But, like, yeah, and then you see that, and, like, people start going against augs and, like, treating them, like, kind of like 70s and 60s, like
civil rights movements, like
yes,
stuff like that.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for. Yeah, like, they're, like, you know, a different race of people.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much, like, where the story's, like, taking place. Like, Adam Jensen is an Aug, but, like, he's fighting Augs, too. He's not necessarily with the people he's supposed to be with.
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
He's
he's
just
kind of, like,
he's in
caught
it for
the middle.
himself. Like, he's, like, with him. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I love this where the story is in the game because, like, it's so, like, we are, like, almost there. Like, one day our technology is going to be enough where, like, people will be getting cybernetic limbs and, like, you know, augmentations like that. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. And technology.
So, I think it's cool. I'm really excited. I can't wait. I pre-ordered my collector's edition a few weeks ago.
I'm gonna order it, dude. I haven't gotten.
What?
I was so crushed when I never got the Batman Arkham Knight bundle, and they canceled it. I was like, you.
I can't believe they did that.
And then like they didn't even give you like a collector's edition, like the lower one. Like they're just like, yep, just get your money back. Like
really, you couldn't even like.
I
move
couldn't
it
even
over?
like move it down to like the lower one with just the statue, which I would have taken.
So so why didn't you just?
Because I couldn't. No one else had it, and it was all sold out.
Oh yeah. What was the lower one?
It was just like a statue of him. It looked pretty cool.
I would have loved that.
Oh.
All right, Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Night. So this movie started out really cool for me.
Okay.
Started out really cool. So I really liked. We start out in like ancient Egypt, and you see Apocalypse being worshipped, and it's like this old dude. You're like, that's Apocalypse? Like, what the hell? And then he's got this guy on a slab, and it's Oscar Isaac. And he's like, yeah, they cut him, and then he heals back up, and he's like, if we put you in this body, master, you can live forever. Like, you won't even need a new body. So apparently, they are transferring, like, his consciousness somehow from body to body, and all his powers and everything. And he's getting...
And that's how he's acquired
all the powers throughout... Yeah. All the powers throughout the years. And...
That's like the prologue.
Yeah, so... We see all this happening, but then apparently these people are trying to lead a coup against him, and they try and bury him alive. His 4 horsemen, who look really cool designs. I like them a lot. Protect him to the point where like he just basically gets buried in like a stone tomb. Then that was really cool. I really liked all that build up. But then when it started getting in the present day, and it was just like what?
What do you mean like? What are you getting at?
It was very jumbled. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
It jumped around a lot. It was trying.
That was
really trying to catch you up with everything at once. I liked the focus on Apocalypse at first and where he was coming from, but then it just kind of shifted to like, here's this mutant and that's Cyclops, and then Cyclops is Havoc's brother, because no one knows that who doesn't know about comics, and like your general moviegoer, so they need to know that. And then you got to jump to Jean Grey. Who's her? I don't know. Jubilee got totally cut out.
Yeah,
of this.
that was one of my big issues. Was like they had a lot of characters who just like said 3 things and that was it. Psylocke said probably about 20 lines less,
and like
Jubilee said literally nothing.
One thing I just
like there's a lot of characters that were just like kind of shafted.
Like I just felt like
You're right.
I felt like Apocalypse like got out of the tomb, was like, all right, you and you. Okay, wait. He can control magnets. Yeah, or he can control metal. Yeah,
let's get him.
He's mine too. What? He can magnify all these people's powers. He can't look for someone that doesn't have angel wings. He can't look for like fucking, I don't know, Colossus would have even been about. Like, there's just.
I think you're nitpicking right now.
I don't think I'm nitpicking. I think there are a lot more. I think there are a lot
he
more.
picks Storm
because
he finds her.
Storm, okay, no, Storm's good too. Storm and Magneto, I think, are pretty solid choices.
And Psylocke.
Psylocke just comes in. He's like, "Yeah, you're cool. Like, you just got a sword. That's it. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking there are a lot more powerful mutants out there that he could.
Okay, well, I don't think that's really a part of it. He makes them
it's
more powerful. Look what he does to Angel.
Makes his wings metal. That's it.
Yeah, but like, he can now throw knives out of his wings. He has like, I mean, like,
that's what I'm saying. He can throw knives. I'm not okay. I am really nitpicking right now. I agree, but I just think it's just funny. It's like we even saw Angel before, and it was like give someone new. There's such an arsenal of X-Men.
Yeah,
that you can choose.
I don't think they need to,
and not even like that.
You're right. Psylocke, yes.
Psylocke would have been cool.
And I think they kind of set Psylocke up to come back as a villain for the next one, in my opinion. Because she is a big X-Men character.
But who cares? Like, I just don't.
What do you mean, who cares?
She was there. Like that.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't do anything with her, which is why I was pissed off. They could have done more with her and like established her a little more. Like she tries to betray Apocalypse. They all do in the end.
kinda, but then she like skulks away.
Exactly.
And like,
But you see her get away.
I don't know.
It's
and then like
powerful.
Magneto, like dude, he got this super cool setup with his
By the way,
wife.
costume design's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, really cool.
Everyone looks really
I thought
good.
it was a really funny scene when he just cuts Apocalypse and he's building the suits on Angel, and he's like, "Yeah, this is really cool." And it's just, and then he's
really
talking to
nitpicking
Magneto.
it.
I'm nitpicking it.
I think you're
I thought it was
nitpicking.
funny.
I mean, like, okay.
It's not. It's a scene I'm pointing at.
Alright, fine.
Uh,
You bitch.
it was just funny. What? Leave me alone. But Magneto had this extremely cool, like, beginning part where he had like,
Magneto's
his
story
family
is really good.
and like he had a wife and his kid, and the wife knows who he is already, and basically he's kind of integrated himself into humans like he never really thought he could, and he knows if anyone sees him like he's fucked, like he's done, and he works at this smelting plant.
Yeah, like a foundry or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And there's an accident one day, and this thing's about to fall on a worker, and he catches it for a sec, and then moves it, and then
that's
like
it.
stops.
And everyone, like,
He thinks people see him, and he goes back to the house. And he's like, "We gotta leave. Like someone saw us." And then all these soldiers show up, and that's when shit gets crazy. So basically, his daughter is apparently a mutant too, which is a cool. I feel like kind
homage
of
to
yeah.
Scarlet Witch. Yeah.
And she could apparently, I don't know, she like could control
Control
birds.
birds, whatever.
Yeah, something
She's
like
a
that.
kid, yeah.
Yeah. And like, she was getting upset, and they were like, tell her to stop. And he's like, she can't control it. And then they all just keep picking at the soldiers and everything. And then finally, one of the soldiers let loose a bow, and it catches his daughter and his wife at the same time.
Yeah,
I
it
was
goes
like-
through them both.
It was like,
Fuck.
Like-
Like, that dude just fucked up.
and this was like right at the point where like he was kind of
Did you like that
accepting
scene?
humanity. Yeah, dude, it was
Okay.
it was like he just kind
Yeah, I
of
liked it
accepted
too.
humanity, like, and he's like, we just got to get out of here. Like, someone definitely saw us, and like he was gonna go peacefully. Like, they're like, you got to come with us. He's like, fine.
And then
I'll
how
go
he
with you.
kills them all is pretty brutal. With the
Yeah,
chain.
so he takes his locket that his daughter had, and he just literally
flies the
flies
chain
through all
the
their
neck.
throats.
Yeah, like, I'm like,
and
whoa.
they all drop.
And you kind of like, I think Magneto's character is really interesting because like he does make a really valid argument in a way because like they're look what they did, like look what they did, like they didn't have to do that. He was gonna leave, like
And it is funny,
or like
'cause,
they could have just arrested him and not, and
the
then one of the
soldier
dudes
didn't
could
even
have
like
not been a
he
pussy.
didn't mean to shoot.
Yeah,
them.
yeah, true.
Like yeah.
He didn't.
It,
He didn't.
It just was. It was that like. Oh,
He got scared and like let go of the arrow.
Yeah,
because of the
and you were
bird.
like, oh, he's gonna kill you guys. Like that's it. And then after that was like, they kind of just he was just there. Like I don't know, he's with the like Apocalypse. Like shows up and he's like, it was cool. He brought him to Auschwitz and was like, I thought that was like kind of cool metaphor. He's like bringing down like the place that like brought him pain, and he was kind of showing him that pain was the way to his power instead of like
whatever he was
like
doing.
love or whatever, like
Yeah.
Professor X was saying, and that was a cool scene. But then after that, he's just like, yeah, I'm just like, and then the Quicksilver scene was cool.
Oh yeah, it was when they slowed down when he's saving everyone.
It was
definitely good.
It was
I think
really
they kind of
cool.
shoehorned in the father, like him being his father. It was kind of there, but they never really explored it. Like,
Dude, he's my father. He's
Like,
my father.
okay.
He's my father. Then he finally gets to him. He's like,
he
I'm
never
here for
says
my
anything.
family, and you're like, what?
Really?
Like, dude,
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't explore it a little more.
there were just a lot of like, but I liked what they were doing. Like, I would have loved to see the mall scene.
Mall scene.
Like, you know how they were all talking how they were going to the mall?
Oh
Like
yeah.
in the movie, there's apparently a scene that they cut. Like, if them all go to the mall. And apparently, like, that's another thing. They don't really explain, I feel like they don't really explain, like, how integrated, like, mutants are in
Yeah,
society.
I'm like, they take Nightcrawler to the fucking mall.
And, like, no one cares.
you-
Like, apparently that's no big deal. But then, like, in parts of the world, they're still, like, in cage fighting and, like, shit like that. I just...
yeah, like we see,
I didn't think
see with Nightcrawler and Angel in the beginning.
I just don't think there was enough points made to like say like this is how mutants are treated in society because of the event with Magneto and Mystique, which they touch on it a little bit, but they don't say much at all. Like it sucks because this is my least favorite of the three. Like it really is. Don't get me wrong. It's good for what it is. I don't hate it. I will nitpick it because I nitpick everything else. And I guess that's not fair. I didn't nitpick Batman vs Superman, which I easily could have nitpicked the shit out of. Yeah. And even some parts of Civil War.
I have, and I still like it.
Yeah. And
I've listened to people nitpick, and I'm like, okay.
Valid points.
One thing I'm not about is people, like, I love how there's these people who go watch Civil War, hate it, and then watch this and fucking love it. I'm like, where do you get off? Like,
dude, they're people. They just want to go against the grain. That's it.
Like, I'm like, all right, it was good. Like, I'm not gonna it wasn't even no reason to think Civil War. But the thing is, there's no reason to think Batman v Superman is absolutely horrendous. It's not. It does a lot of bad. It does things wrong. But you know what? It's not bad for what it was to an extent. I understand the argument. It just sucks that
it could have been more. Is what
exactly. I see people's arguments with Apocalypse if you think it's bad, but honestly, it's not bad at all in any right. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It is a good movie in the end.
Good. Yeah. I guess okay.
I'm not saying it's fucking fantastic.
Like, I don't really want to see it again.
No, I don't care. I don't need
but like that sucks I
haven't seen Days of Future Past since I saw it in the theater.
Well, see, that's the thing that sucks. Like, I got out of First Class and Days of Future Past. Like, dude, that was really cool. Like, I want to see those again. Like, this was like, and they were sleeper hits for me. Like, but like,
and here's the thing: you were in a different, not mindset, but like things. The way I looked at when you saw in Futures Past, things were different during First Class. MCU wasn't really established. The MCU.
Nah, they were. That was. It came out in like
First
2010.
Class.
Yeah.
First Class. No. I would say Days of Futures Past. Yeah, the MCU was a thing, but like First Class, 2011.
Yeah.
It was. We were still like in like Captain America. Like we were barely into it.
Yeah, we were barely into it. That's right before the freaking Avengers. That's the movie before they all come together.
Yeah, but today now it's a little different.
I don't. That's the thing.
You see what I'm
saying?
This
is a movie that should have been made 10. Like I heard someone say, this, it should have been made 10 years ago, and it would have been fine. Like there was this one thing.
Apocalypse.
Yeah,
sorry. Apocalypse should have been made 10 years ago.
Yeah, like I feel like it's like an not an X3. It's not nearly as bad as X3 or anything like that.
I like how they make fun of that in the movie. I mean, like that was kind of weird. I mean, like,
dude, there's just even Apocalypse looked a little weird. Like I liked this one thing that I saw online. I forget what makeup it is, but there was some design thing that posted stuff on YouTube, and they showed their pitch for Apocalypse for XMEN Apocalypse. It was so perfect. Like it looked like Apocalypse. Like it looked. I know, and it's. I'm bitching about what could have been. No, I'm not.
I think you are.
No,
you just said you were.
No, but not at this point because this is different. I'm just stating a fact. You say nitpicking. Nitpicking is if I'm going into the finest detail. I'm just saying. I've seen other stuff where I'm just like, they're just easy choices to me that I don't get how aren't made. Like this, I wish I could pull it up right now and show you easily, but it was just perfect. And that's not. I'm not saying that if that was changed, this movie would have been the best thing ever, and I would have loved it so much more. It's just there are those little things, those nitpicky things, add up.
What'd you think about Wolverine?
Weird. Like
really?
Like
he was there and then he wasn't. I get what they did and then
I
did.
No, okay, yeah, no. I'm not saying it was right for what they needed, but like I was just like,
they had to show him.
They
at least
did,
once.
I guess, and it was no.
I thought he was going to be a more integral part of it.
I wish they just didn't show him in the trailer. It was another like BVS type deal. Like why? Just obviously he's going to be in there, but just let me see him there. And he did have the whole X-23 like real getup going. I thought it was a cool idea, like, oh, the X kids like stumble upon Wolverine, like right as he is becoming becoming like adamantiumized or whatever.
Weapon X.
Weapon X. Weapon X.
Weapon X.
I can't speak right now. But yeah, and it sounds like a really cool idea, but just it was cool. That's it. Like I don't know, it was cool.
What was I gonna say? I really loved how all the new like Jean Grey, Scott Summers, Nightcrawler were all teenagers.
Like that's
and I really liked that. That was a good touch.
I just wish that they chose either to focus on the old people or the new people. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that kind of just did them both.
Does that make sense?
Equally.
Like I feel like I almost would have rather have seen like a story where like it's like the X-Men alum that are taking on Apocalypse. It's Professor X. It's
Beast, Havoc.
Wolverine, Beast, Havoc. and like maybe even some other people. Like,
Mystique,
give me this build up before you go into Apocalypse. Like, I know he's trying to complete his trilogy and all that stuff.
Brian
And, like,
Singer.
yeah. And apparently the next one, which they are doing, is set in the 90s. Like, get to the present day, then do Apocalypse. Then give me this crazy fucking dude. We have Jean and Scott and Storm and these new characters that we know and we like and we want to see more of. And we already know their backstory. It's like the Avengers. Like, we already know about them. Do it then. Because Apocalypse is such, like, an ace character that they could have just done a cooler job with, honestly. And I know you can say that's nitpicking, but, like, Oscar Isaac was cool. He was a cool
What do you think
choice.
about all the actors in general? Like, what do you think about Sophie Turner?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
think she did good. I think even Jennifer Lawrence, I thought, did good. Not that she's a bad actress, but, like, she's, like, her and Hugh are the biggest names in that movie.
Easy.
And she kind of, not carries it, but, like, she might...
I will admit, Fassbender, I think, is getting up there. But, yeah.
Yeah, like she kind of holds
by the way,
it
notable names, yeah.
in its place, if that makes sense. She kind of, like, is, like, a weird, like, hold back because she's in it. But they barely showed him.
Exactly.
To, like,
And,
get
like,
into it. Same with Psylocke, same with Jubilee. They barely got into them.
And I don't know.
Like I said it when we got out of the theater. Like in the beginning was Jean Grey, Scott Summers, Nightcrawler, and Jubilee, and then they kind of like leave Jubilee.
Yeah,
like she's like the kid nobody liked.
Dude,
They just left her while they went on the plane to rescue like Professor X and party.
I was listening to an IGN like movie podcast, and they had an interview with her. Like it was way back, like when they were still filming. The girl who plays Jubilee.
Okay.
And like she was talking like she was in so much of the movie. The way she was talking about it, she's like, yeah, we just filmed all this, and then I'm going to be doing this. They showed me my powers. They, like, took these posters with me. Like
Maybe
pictures.
they did.
They just cut her. Yeah, no, they definitely did. Like, he said that they cut her out. Because she was noticeably in it, or she was supposed to be. But, like...
Sucks. It's kind of like Rogue.
Exactly.
And in Days of Future Past, she's not even in the movie.
Yeah, it's like,
they cut her out entirely.
Nah. Yeah.
It's weird.
I don't know.
I liked it. Not gonna like totally destroy it because I don't think it's it was good in my opinion.
B- for me, I'd say.
You're just a little more critical than me.
I guess so.
Yeah. I guess it's good. One of us has to be a little more critical than the other.
Fair enough.
Game of Thrones.
Next? Game of Thrones. Hold the door. Hold the door. So, God. We had an emotional episode this week, folks. It was just basic. I can't even remember basically any of the episode except for. Oh no, wait. So I'll just start with Sansa and Littlefinger because why not? So we had a big interaction between Sansa and Littlefinger. So Littlefinger tells her to meet him outside of the Night's Watch place. Black. What is it? The Black Keep, something like that.
Castle Black.
Castle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not up to date on my...
Yes, you are.
Shut up. Anyways, she meets with Littlefinger basically to just make him say, what the fuck?
Why'd you send me to...
Why did you leave me here? Why did you... Yeah.
Me?
So she basically gets him to say, like, what does he think Ramsay did to her? And she literally makes him say... She's like, you're either stupid or you knew exactly what you were giving me to.
What do you think? Like, I don't know.
No, I think he knew. Easy.
I think he knew.
And the way he says it. Yeah,
know.
like, he wasn't...
I feel like Littlefinger is on Sansa's side.
In a
like,
way, but
he's
like...
definitely not. Like, he gets the veil for her.
And I will admit, like, he's the first... That's the first time I've ever seen him show any real, like, emotion, I feel like.
Towards her?
Like, towards just anyone in general. Like, I don't feel like
he only shows it towards Sansa.
Yeah, like he started to, like, almost cry. Like, I feel like I've never even seen him cry on the show before.
Yeah.
Like, even get, like, emotional.
She's the only one you can tell he really cares about for some reason. Probably because he was in love with Cat Stark.
Of course.
Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah, like, she's almost like the daughter or, like, the one that he's gonna get.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then we cut over to...
I want to do the ward scene.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we see the White Walkers being made by the children. First children?
That's right. Yeah. So no, the
what are they called? I always forget their names.
the children of
The forest.
Yeah,
Children of the forest. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, the children of the forest make White Walkers out of humans to defend themselves against humans. That's like, we see the Night's King get turned into the Night's King.
Night King.
Is it
It's
Night
King apparently.
Night King?
I've been corrected. It's Night King.
I like Night's King better.
It's Night King. You're gonna sound like an idiot.
Wow.
I'm just saying. No, I'm apparently. If you listen to Bran, he's like, I saw him. I saw the Night King. The Night King.
Yeah, and then he wargs
That's right,
into
yeah.
a scene where he like watches the White Walker army, and then they all turn and look at him, and the Night King grabs him and brands him, and that's pretty much their fucked.
Yeah. So basically,
And he has
Bran is in this cave. You realize the Raven's like, all right, it's time, and he's like, time for what? And he's like, for you to become me. So basically, Bran is becoming the next three-eyed Raven.
Yeah.
And he has to be jam-packed with all this information, all this know-how in just this short amount of time. And as this is happening, all the White Walkers are coming in, the generals are coming in, the like regular undead are coming in, they're crawling through the ceiling. Bran then wargs
into Hodor to defend them, as
while he's still back in time.
Yeah,
With the three-eyed Raven.
Yeah.
And
he gets killed.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So basically, they go down they're trying to get away. Bran is still experiencing the flashback whilst driving Hodor, shall we say? And he basically carries him down this hall. They're being chased by White Walkers. They get out the door, and at a certain point in the flashback, what is his name in the past? Hodor's William? I don't know. Hodor of the past looks...
I forget his name every time.
Looks directly, like, at Bran. And he's like, what the hell? He's, like, starting to hear something. And this is as What's-Her-Face is yelling, hold the door. Like, I can't remember her name either. And she's like, hold the door. And then Hodor of the past starts to have a seizure. And basically is almost experiencing what adult Hodor is experiencing as he's hearing hold the door. And he's having this kind of, like, Willis.
Yeah.
And he is basically having this loop of being in the present while also being in the past, because he's being controlled in the present by someone who's still in the past, but he's still right next to him. And it basically sends him into this catatonic state, and he seizes up, and he's like just screaming, hold the door, and it eventually devolves into Hodor, and that's
so like basically
how Hodor comes about.
That shows us that warging is not like just a
glimpsing power.
You are literally incorporeally in that
the
time.
past,
Like you see it when he yells at Ned. Ned hears him and turns around and like, it doesn't do anything. He just like thought he heard something and just like went on with whatever he was doing.
There's this theory
that
people
Mad King.
Yeah, he's the whispers that the Mad King hears.
That's insane. Not even it could be Bran, it could be just someone else that was warging into him and did that to him. Like purposely.
That's crazy.
That's
insane.
like kill
everyone. Yeah. Oh my god.
Absolutely nutty. I'm like, that was crazy. And like, my eyes went like as soon as they said hold the door, and they kind of not when he
like the second time I was like, hold the door. Oh god.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna devolve, like it's gonna smash together.
Yeah.
Like, and I knew it, and I was just like, no. Oh, like not even the fact. I wasn't even sad that he died.
It was just the way it happened. Like he died while also experiencing it at a time. Like, did he know this was coming? Like,
right?
And at that moment, he finally realized.
You could tell he like could understand what people were saying.
Yeah,
yeah. He just couldn't talk.
Dude, it was like one of the first moments on Game of Thrones where I literally just was speechless. Like, I literally
exactly. Yeah, like, same. And this is the first event to go past the books.
Yeah.
This didn't happen in the books yet. So, like, yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Dude, it's insane. What else happened? We got some high sparrow shit with Tommen. Like, he had a conversation. Marjorie talked to her brother, and they were trying to break her and him. And then she was like, nah, you can't do that. And that was really it. Then Cersei and Jaime go to the small council and are like, yo...
No,
Marjorie's
that's 2 episodes ago.
Is it?
Yep. Yeah. Yes, it is. I'm 100% certain. Yeah. Yep.
What happened in the last episode?
I'm trying to think. Because that whole event really...
Dude, that was last episode.
No, it was 2 episodes ago. Trust me, Jaime wasn't in the last episode. We didn't get any High Sparrow shit. Not High Sparrow shit. We didn't get any Jaime Lannister or Cersei stuff this episode. I'm 100% positive.
I'm sorry, I'm so confused right now because I watched the last one last night, and I know I haven't said anything from that. But...
I'm trying to remember. What the fuck does happen?
Dude, I think I'm right.
No, you're not.
Hold on.
That's like kind of all the big stuff that really happens. We don't really get other stuff that I like can really remember off the top of my head that was important.
We just so it was the door, yeah. So here,
You looking at a synopsis?
yeah.
Oh, we see with Jorah.
That's right.
So
So we get Jorah with
Daenerys
and he
second son,
basically
leader
tells her about his stone skin.
Grayscale. Yeah.
Stone skin's Grayscale. Yeah. And she is like, well,
She charges him with like finding a cure, which I was like, yeah.
and then he's like,
'Cause
okay.
I don't want Jorah to die at all. I love him. He's such a good character.
Also, I forgot Tyrion and them figure out that the agreement with the slavers. Like they basically have to banish it within 7 years.
And then the Red Priestess, the other one, they have that.
She comes up like, oh yeah, and she knows all the shit about Varys. Varys is like passed, like with his ball cut off.
He's just like
his face is priceless.
Oh my god!
It's like, what?
Yeah.
And yeah, oh yeah. Also, what's his name shows up in the Ironborn?
The
Kingsmoot.
Kingsmoot. So like pretty much, what's his name? I totally forget his name.
Hold on, what's my name? Theon's sister. Euron.
There we go.
Euron, who killed, what's his face?
Lord Greyjoy,
whatever the fudge his name is.
Yeah,
Theon's
pretty much
dad.
just challenges Theon's sister to like the crown, and he wins.
Like, dude, that one scene was a little weird to me because they were all like on her
They
side.
all run away.
And then she had that many people to get like the ships. Like, I don't know, it confused me. I was like, if she had that many people, like, couldn't she have been like, nah? Well, that's just, I'll be king or queen.
And like he's gonna try to appeal to Daenerys. I wonder how that's gonna turn out. Right? You know?
Yeah.
Like that's what she needs. So like in a way, that's a kind of a good thing. I'm like, yay.
And then yeah, Jon and Onion Knight, what's his name, Sir
Davos.
They're all trying to plot out a plan to take Winterfell.
Yeah.
And that's really
And then
it.
we got our Tormund and Brienne scene. Greatest scene of the show. You're just shaking your head.
No, it was good. It was really good.
What are you talking? You were supposed to laugh because he just looks at her and smiles and looks away.
Dude, no, it was amazing. Are you kidding me? When he just looks at him and he's
better
like,
reaction, and then just okay.
No, it was so.
It's actually fucking hilarious,
dude. Honestly,
he just looks over. He's like,
honestly, LOL. Like I literally
yeah,
went
no,
like,
I did too.
like it was.
He cackled just like that.
It was
really
so funny.
I really liked it. I think it's really fucking funny.
Like they filmed that so long ago. They were like, okay, we know people are gonna love this, so give her the weirdest look you can right now.
He's just
It's like, and it's like, but like just the eyebrows. It's so amazing. It's so great. That alone is worth the entire series.
It really is.
But it's just great television. Great television. I've seen this week's. You have not.
Yeah.
It was so compared,
Yeah,
but we'll get into it next week.
Moving on. We got Preacher.
I don't think we need to detail this too much, but I mean,
No,
it was very good. I enjoyed it.
Dude,
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
The only thing I've heard about
I'm
Preacher
enjoying it.
is
I'm
that
enjoying
Preacher
it.
is a
Enjoy.
Preacher is a cult comic book series that a lot of people like. That's all I know about it. I didn't
Same.
know. I was surprised.
I delved into it a little bit.
I was surprised it was in modern day. I was surprised to see all this like crazy ass shit going down. The show is a lot more than it appears. Like definitely at first glance, I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens with the characters and stuff.
Jesse Custer is the main character. He's a preacher. Basically, he basically was a mercenary for a while.
Has like a dark past of some sort.
He comes back
And
to
this
his
world
hometown and becomes pretty sure like his father.
You got vampires.
Dude, like his whole just like he's got like the metal tabs and stuff. Like, dude, he's a boss. Dominic Cooper plays him, right?
Yeah.
Old young Tony Stark.
Yes. And he's in
And basically, by the end of this whole episode, like you kind of just get his backstory, and like you realize he's kind of a kick-ass dude. He beats the shit out of this guy that's beating his wife.
He's conflicted, but like I think he really is like a good guy.
It seems like his father was executed in front of him at some point.
Yeah.
Like you've seen like flashbacks, and by the end of this, you see this like entity going around killing priests around the world throughout the episode, and it finally stops.
Yeah, that's crazy. And like, whatever this power thing, like this
it's like an
alien presence.
I don't think it's not alien. It's supposed to be like other. Not, I wouldn't say alien. It's what's the word? Paranormal would be the better word. It's not supposed to, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, because and then there's like a fucking cannibal vampire dude.
Yeah,
and it's crazy. Like the show is like at like 12, man.
It really is. It hits the ground running and doesn't stop.
Yeah,
and then by the end of the episode, he's basically gets this power where when he tells someone to do something, they do it like literally. And he tells this guy by the end of the episode, he's like, damn Ned, or whatever. He's like, do what I tell you, be truthful, open your heart to her, and love will find her way in, or whatever. And he literally just goes to his mother in Florida. Where are they? Where are they? Texas or Nevada?
Texas,
I
think.
And he flies out there, and he like opens up to his mom, and then literally cuts his heart. And hands
it was like I knew he was gonna do it too. I was like, he's totally gonna cut out his heart.
Like. And basically, I kind of researched up, and he's imbued with the Word of God, is what it's called in the comics.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
how long is the comics?
It's like it's just like a mini. It's like a miniseries. It's a book. Like I don't know.
It's exactly like one volume.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe. Might be.
I'm interested to see how this turns out.
Like you can find it probably something like the Walking Dead Compendium. I don't think it's that big, but
but like a collection of them all. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, dude, just solid TV. I really enjoyed it. Nice. I'm excited to see more.
Yeah, same. We'll talk about it, I guess, at the end when I talk about it episode by episode.
Or if something crazy comes up that we feel the need to.
Yeah, so next topic. No Man's Sky delayed. Are you surprised? No.
No, but I'm sad.
Here's the thing.
Dude, the guy
This is where delays become like, something's wrong. Like
I don't think
Dude, the game comes out in a month. Something's wrong.
No, it's not.
Yes. Why would the fuck
they want to pause? Dude, do you know how big this gigantic game
exactly.
is?
Yeah, something is wrong, and they have to fucking fix it. And because if they would have shipped the game, it would be broken. Yes, something is wrong.
Gooch, that's like saying any delays, there's something wrong. Obviously, there's something wrong.
Yeah, but I don't think it's before the game comes out.
Yeah. We've seen this with so much other crap. Are you kidding me? I don't think it's that big a deal.
I don't know. Uncharted.
Look at how many
got
times.
It too. But like...
And it comes... Dude, I'm playing it right now, and
No
it's
Man's
awesome.
Sky is an indie game.
No, it's not really, though.
Yes, it is, though.
It is, but...
It is, though.
To this point, it's not.
Yeah. Right. Agreed.
I think it's got so much backing, and that's the thing. That's why they are taking this extra 2 months. I don't think anything's wrong. They're a small team, like you're saying. They need the time. They probably found something. They're like, oh, shit, we missed this. We need to fix it. That's it. I don't think it's as, like, dire as you go, something's fucked up. Fuck.
But that's what that might mean.
I don't think...
You gotta look into it.
I will. And I have, actually. But I'm excited. I'm still gonna get this game. I'm gonna get it on PS4. We don't need to talk anymore about it. It's just... I am sad, though. I'm really sad. I want to see it. And I want to play it. I don't want to dive into it. Speaking of diving into things... like Fear the Walking Dead.
Alright,
I heard they had a mid-season finale this week. Gooch, how was it?
They did. It was good. So I really like what they're doing with Fear the Walking Dead. We kind of watch our characters go from from season 1 to season 2. We see
doing
them
their thing.
We see them go from like normal to like too far gone. Like a lot of characters are going through their paces. I like how they go from LA and they find out that like there's like through one of the characters, Strand, the guy who owns the boat, like he's trying to get to Mexico. And, like, we don't know why for a little while. And we find out that he has, like, he's gay and he has, like, his boyfriend's, like, super rich and he has, like, a lot of money and a lot of land that he's, like, created, like, a sanctuary. And he's paying to get into Mexico. Like, Mexico seems to be still, like, stable.
Like, they don't have as much of an infection.
They do, but, like...
Not to the point as...
Where the U.S. is, or at least L.A., that we saw. But, like, yeah, like, a lot of characters going through their paces. It's cool to see the show on a boat. Very interesting, like, set.
Dynamic.
It's cool to see them go into Mexico, which, didn't think was going to happen. A lot of characters. It's like season 1 to season 2 of Walking Dead. Like, you see Shane go from, like, that to that.
I feel like this one's definitely exploring more of the world of the Walking Dead.
Yeah, which is cool, which is interesting that they're doing.
Sounds interesting.
But I liked it. And it's 6 and 6, so it's 12. So they're not doing, like, a full 16 like the Walking Dead.
That's good.
Which I like, because, like, Legends, I hope they stick to...
That half season-ish,
16.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I hope they stick to that, because, like, I don't need a full 23. I don't.
That makes sense.
Especially for a spin-off show.
Of course.
And it was good. But anyway, moving on.
Good to hear. So we got some movie casting. Jeff Bridges is in Kingsman 2: The Golden Circle.
Sick.
The dude abides. I can't wait.
He's not going to have a beard.
He has to. And, like, he basically...
It's required.
He tweeted a picture, and then the poster said, like, the only golden circle I like is the one left behind by a shot glass, or something like that. And
oh, wait, they have a poster for it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look on his Twitter. It's on there. And he just hashtag Kingsman. That's all it said.
Cool. Hype.
I'm pumped.
Kingsman
Dude, this,
is
like,
sick.
Channing Tatum's in this? Like...
Really?
There's a few other people I can't remember off the top of my head, but, dude, it's, like, a crazy cast.
Cool.
Colin Firth's apparently in it again. I don't know, but didn't he die? I don't...
Flashback, maybe.
Who knows? That makes sense. That would make sense. Other casting rumors. Tom Hiddleston is actually in talks for Bond. I mean, he was saying, like, how he was interested for it. He'd be like, yeah, I'd do it. Now he's actually... After all, what do you think? I know you're a big fan of Bond. I wanted to hear your thoughts.
No. I think it's a sick idea.
I think it's awesome. Like, why would you not do this?
Yeah.
This is...
there was also rumors that the guy who plays the Thing...
Yeah, I saw that, too. He was in talk... That would...
I mean, like, whatever. I mean,
that's
like,
two... Just think about that, though. That's two totally different directions
really
they can
young,
go in. Yeah.
And I don't know if he's American. He definitely could not be. But, like, Hiddleston could do Bond, man.
I just think he's the no-brainer. I really do.
Like, I would love to see
that's
the
one of
Bond
those
play.
like that's one of those situations where I'd go back when I see the movie and I'd be like, I don't know, man. They could have had Hiddleston. But
like,
yeah,
I think it'd be
they'd
cool.
be a perfect match. I think
Yeah.
he'd bring something new to the character, something more. Not that Craig wasn't likable, but like Hiddleston, like he's just got that way about him. You just like watching him on screen.
Daniel Craig has charm in a very like
Weird way.
uncharismatic way.
Yeah.
He's like very like gritty and dirty, but like he has charm about him. But like he's very different compared to like other Bonds. And maybe Hiddleston will go back to a more classic theme. Maybe he'll just put in a whole new approach. I would
Who
like
knows?
to see it though.
Yeah, I will do. And I think that about
That
wraps
was a lot
it
of
up for
fucking
us.
talk. This is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. We
I
barely
know,
have a fucking page of topics.
Well, and also
we did
there are
have,
more
like,
things that we
7
elaborate
finales.
on. So
So E3 is coming up.
next week,
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Can't wait. Announcements. We're gonna
Actually-
have so much news. Isn't it? Where is it? Who is it?
Nah, it's 2 weeks.
All right. We got Comic-Con next week.
Yeah.
That's gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post some pics.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
Haley Atwell.
Yeah.
Gonna be fun.
Yeah. Philly.
It was a world. All right. I've been Trio.
I've been Gooch. Thank you for listening, guys. You can find us on our Facebook at Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio.
And that about does it.
Yep.
Have a good one.
See you later.